Okay, so Conference Report has a video up called Determinism Light, and please, people, check that video out. I want to say some things about it. First, I really appreciate the video, Fred, and the issue of to what extent does language always smuggle in some sense of agency, some experience of agency, and is there, even in the articulation of speech, the kind of stretching along and elongation of discourse, is there something like an experience of agency as one chooses words and then sentences oneself to what one actually said? There seem to be different dynamics of the way that time is related to freedom. Now, there is a sense, I completely agree, that over the past you could not have done otherwise. That's the definition of the past. That's what we mean by the past. But to collapse the future into nothing but a function of the past and to kind of ignore what the present is, to ignore the degree to which the present, because of syntax and grammar, is an elongated, stretched out present, which gives the possibility for deliberation over possible future courses of action. I mean, I think once literacy, which does give long-term goals, when Marshall McLuhan says Johnny can't read, not because Johnny can't read, but because Johnny can't imagine long-term goals, there's something about long-term thinking that comes with literacy, that comes with calendars, that comes with monetary units, and particularly, compound interest as money and calendars run together. So, and one could try to say that it's just being pushed along, but no, I think there's a kind of an awareness of one's own self-interest can become increasingly aware to one, and then there are latitudes of agency, choice, and decision making. None of it is superlative free will, but it's not just ping pong balls on water. It's not just waves slashing around on the ocean. If anything, it's more like a ship that's on the ocean where you have lots of constraints, and there's always a particular wake behind you, which we can, see how you got where you are, but the person still has some capacity to tack the sails and go in a certain direction. Now, even if someone says, well, where they choose to go was already predetermined. Well, at a certain point, I guess, I don't know what to say about that. What I would say, I think that just washes. I mean, it's sort of like there's no way to get out of the argument. Here's the argument that I want to see any serious hardline determinist position. So I think, you said that you're advocating a determinism light. Some person who's a hard-line determinist, here's the question I want to see you address, and address this straightforwardly. Come right at it. I don't want to hear pussyfooting around and other kind of stuff. You address this directly, okay? The question is, what is an error? How is an error possible? Are there errors? Are there errors? How are errors possible? Or, most problematically stated, can we be in error in thinking that there are errors? And if we are there errors or are there not? Thank you.